Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of ChurchMunky. I hope everybody had a fun and safe weekend, just like I did. I had quite an eventful weekend. On Wednesday, or maybe it was Thursday, I'm not sure, but I went to go see that new movie, The Odyssey. And it was pretty good. I think it was a little drawn out. It was like a 3-hour-long movie. I'm not a long movie type of guy. I'm really not. I guess I do like long movies if like every second counts, but I feel like a lot of the Odyssey was just big cinematic shots, and it looked cool, but I honestly couldn't tell you how it ends because I fell asleep. Kind of tragic. I paid $15 for my movie ticket, and I fell asleep. It is what it is, though. It was, from what I saw, it was a pretty good movie. It was cool seeing, the guys in the Trojan horse. A lot of people online are saying, like, oh, there are black women in the movie. But the only two black women I could remember were, like, princesses. And one didn't even seem like she wanted to be there. So it was kind of historically accurate. And overall, it was a pretty good movie. I didn't have any qualms about it. Is that the right word? I didn't have any disdain, or I didn't feel like the movie was terrible. I just felt like it was a little long. I feel like it was a little played out. There were some scenes where I turned to my girlfriend during the movie and I said, how long are they going to talk for? It's just been two people talking for 15 minutes. Like, let's get on. But, it is Greek mythology, so it is what it is. It wasn't too bad. That was Wednesday or Thursday, and then on Saturday, we went to the fair. Honestly, having an eventful weekend is just spending a lot of money, dude. Like $30 for movie tickets plus $30 for snacks. And then Saturday, went to the fair, and it was fun. It was all right. I'm not a fair person, honestly. I've never enjoyed the fair. When I was a kid, I did really like the fair rides. Those rides were crazy, and they were scary. But the older I get, I'm like, all these rides are going to be in another town in 2 weeks. Like, it can't be that reliable if you can take it down and put it up. If you throw me in a Six Flags or anything like that, I'll definitely ride all of those rides. I want to go to Knott's Berry Farm. I've heard that one's really cool. But a fair, it's just sketchy. I don't know how much I trust that. I don't know how professional those riding attendants are at the fair. But we walked around. We got some fair food. Yeah, I've never been much of a fair person. When I was a kid, I did like the rides. Now that I'm older, it's just overpriced food and a bunch of bullshit. Like, I'm kind of a hater. I can't lie. I'm kind of being a hater, but it is just the truth. I don't want to buy a $12 hot dog. I don't want to buy an $18 hamburger. I'm okay. I got 2 beers, and that was like $30. It was like $15 a beer. I am too frugal to enjoy the fair. So all night I didn't eat because I was not spending money on that fair food. I got my girl some fried Oreos, and I had one of them, and they're okay. I don't know why people like fried Oreos. It's like it's like dry pancake batter with Oreos. It's so dry, and it's like sweet, but it's okay. I don't know. At the end of the night, though, my luck turned onto my side. All night, I was like, I am too broke to be paying these fair prices. So all of the food stands at the fair close at 10, and we were walking around at 9:58, and these ladies start yelling, free corn dogs. So I ran my fat ass right up to the stand. And they weren't lying. I got 3 free corn dogs. They said they were closing, couldn't sell them, registers were off. I said, hell yeah. Were they a little burnt? Yeah. Were they the best? No. But were they free? Hell yeah. And every time something's free, it's better. Had a corn dog for me and my girlfriend, gave one to my friend, and there was a corn dog to spare. So yeah, overall it was a fun time. I just I don't know. I'm a grown-ass man. What do I look like being at the fair? If every year I don't have a girlfriend, I don't go to the fair. If you're a grown-ass man going to the fair alone, if you're not meeting up with your homies or you have a girlfriend, like, that's just weird. I do wish I wasn't so scared of the rides. When I was a kid, the zipper was so fun. And there's another one that holds you like 100 feet in the air, crazy high. And, but yeah, not for me. I'd rather go to Six Flags. Six Flags is actually cheaper too. They do memberships now. You pay $5 a month. When I was a kid, paying for season passes, it was like $100 a year or something. And every year my grandma got me a season pass, she was like, you got to use it. As soon as the sun came out, it could still be sprinkling outside. We were going to Six Flags, getting our use out of those damn passes. Now they're $5 a month, which I guess is still, is $100 a year? No, it's under $100 a year. But yeah, I'd way rather go to Six Flags. Halloween's coming up. Fright Fest. Dude, if you haven't been to Six Flags Fright Fest, you got to. It's a lot of fun. I have a friend who's really scared to go through haunted mazes, and I want him to go so bad. Is it just me, or does everyone love seeing their friends scared? It's the best. So yeah, overall, I'd give the fair a 7 out of 10. It was okay. It was overpriced. We did see some cool artwork, though. I always like that. You can walk through the little gallery where people they sell artwork, and that was always cool. They didn't have anything cool this year. Like last year, they had snakes and reptiles. They didn't have anything like that this year. They did have monster trucks, but we were showing up right when the thing was ending. I haven't been to a monster truck show in forever, but when I was a kid, every year go to the fair, go to the monster trucks. I don't know, I feel like I've just kind of outgrown it. I'll still go to say hi to my friends or whatever, but it's so overpriced, man. I have a friend who went 2 days in a row. Like, why? That's just to me, that's such a waste of money. I guess if you have fun, then it's worth it, but to me, it's like, shit. Like, the older I get, the more I understand video games. When I was a teenager, I did not understand why people liked video games. All I wanted to do was go hang out with my friends, go get high, go fucking party. I thought video games were lame as hell. But the older I get, and the more expensive shit gets, now I understand video games. I bought my Xbox like 4 years ago. Just pay for Game Pass, and I have so many fucking games. Why would I ever need to leave my house? I understand gaming to its core now. But if you have fun at the fair, I could see why it was worth it. And then if my weekend wasn't expensive enough, on Sunday it was my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. Woo! So we went to go see the new Spider-Man. If my pockets weren't empty enough, if my bank account wasn't cracked enough, go to the movies again, dude. And I can't lie, I haven't seen a superhero movie in a long time. A couple weeks ago, I watched like the first half of Guardians of the Galaxy. But superhero movies have never really been for me. When I was a kid, I really liked Iron Man, and I really liked Hulk. And I feel like the past 10 years, it's just Avengers and Spider-Man movies. And how many times could you watch a Spider-Man movie? I don't give a shit. So I haven't seen a Spider-Man movie in like 10, 15 years. Like, I had to have been like 10 years old. The original trilogy with Tobey Maguire. That shit rocks. But other than that, yeah, I haven't seen a Spider-Man movie in so long. And it was pretty good. All I could think, though, is like I just had watched the Odyssey that same week with Zendaya. And then I see the Spider-Man movie with Zendaya and Tom Holland. And all I could think is like, man, this must be one of the richest couples in Hollywood right now. Like, they've both done movies back to back to back. I don't think that's fair. I think if you're famous, you can't date another famous person. That's not fair. Let a poor person enjoy some wealth. You know? Like, I think about Rihanna and... Oh, shit. Is it A$AP Rocky? Yeah. I think about Rihanna and A$AP Rocky together. I saw a video today. A$AP Rocky was like, I have multi-millions, but my girl, she has billions. That's all hers. Okay, well, let her share it with someone that doesn't have multi-millions. And share your multi-millions with someone who doesn't have billions. Like, bro, Those kids are never beating the Nepo baby allegations. They better stay scientists or construction workers. Nah. If A$AP Rocky and Rihanna's Baby came out trying to make some music, nah. Industry plant. Wee wee. Nepo baby. Wee wee. So yeah, I was thinking about that while watching the Spider-Man movie. Like, damn, rich couples, so powerful. It's crazy. But the Spider-Man movie, it was pretty good. It was kind of corny, but it was pretty good. I started to fall asleep during it as well. I have a hard time not falling asleep during a movie because I just don't give a fuck, like, at all. I couldn't give less of a fuck. I'll stay up all night playing video games, something I'm engaged in, but sitting there watching a movie, it's like sitting there scrolling on my phone. I'll fall asleep in 2 seconds. What the hell? But overall, it was a good week. Odyssey, I'd give a 7 out of 10. The Fair, 7.5 out of 10. And Spider-Man, an 8 out of 10. I feel like that was a pretty good Spider-Man movie. And, like, I haven't seen a Spider-Man in so long, and I wasn't that confused. That's what I was honestly expecting, because I hear about all, like, the Spider-Verse and the alternate universes. So I was going into this movie like, I'm not going to know a single damn thing that's happening. But it actually wasn't like that, you know. It's just a regular superhero movie, so he, like, fights crime and bad guys, and it's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I was just talking about it with my boss this week. Like, how do the movies stay in business? Like, I don't know anyone that regularly goes to the movies. Going to the movies twice in 1 week is more than I've gone to the movies in years. I think for the past 5 years, I've gone to the movie theater every other year. Like, seriously, I think once every other summer, I'd go to the movies. How do those shit stay in business? I don't even know. When I went to see the Odyssey, there wasn't even anyone there. There was like 6 other people there. I was like, geez, this is a big new movie? God damn. I've heard that Coyote versus Acme movie is doing well. But I really think people just watch shit from home now. Like, how does the movie theater stay in business? I don't understand that at all. I guess, I don't know. I'm trying to think, but the math just doesn't add up. Because you have to pay for licensing to run the movies, right? And then you got to pay them the ticket sales? Or how does that even work? I don't even know. Over COVID, there was one movie theater or 2 movie theaters in my town that closed down. And after that, I was like, oh, movie theaters are done. But there are 2 in the town right next door that are still standing. How? Only God fucking knows, dude. Man, I am just a hater, dude. It was a good week and I had fun, but I do very much dislike the movies. It's overpriced and I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm falling asleep during movies like I don't give a shit. And then the Fair, 0 shits. I don't care at all. I did run into some people. That's always the fun thing about the Fair. You're always bound to run into someone from high school or some old friend. And I ran into my old buddy Noah that I haven't seen in a while. Him and I were doing stand-up together a lot last year, but life has taken us in different directions, and I don't see him that much anymore. But he's a good guy, and it was nice seeing him. That was probably my favorite part about the Fair, seeing an old buddy. Yeah, didn't ride any rides, got free corn dogs. We got a slushie. The slushie was so mid. It was okay, and it was like $8. Yeah, I fucking hate the Fair. Call me a hater. I don't care. D1 hater right here. Fuck the Fair. Fuck the movie theater. Fuck all that bullshit. I'm going to stay home where I got my speaker. I got my instruments. I got my video games. What more could you need? I probably sound like such a hermit nerd saying that, but I don't know. It's just true. I don't enjoy walking around a mall. I don't enjoy walking around a fair. But you make sacrifices for the people you love. Very true. Wise words. Those are that's the moral of today's story. You do stuff for people you love. Hate all you want, but you still got to do stuff for others. But that was last weekend, man. This weekend, I ain't gonna do shit. And I'll tell you why. Because it's my birthday on Friday. Boo, 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 boo. Birthday boy. Yeah. And last year, I went to the lake for my birthday. You know what I realized? Going out is spending money. The lake is like an hour drive, gas, you gotta buy lunch, you gotta have some beers for the lake. Fuck all that. I ain't doing shit. I did so much shit last weekend. Went and saw 2 movies that I couldn't give a fuck about. Went to a fair that I couldn't give a fuck about. My girlfriend's all like, oh, you don't want to do anything? You don't want to do anything at all for your birthday? No. I ain't doing nothing. And I'm going to be happy. Maybe Friday night I'll have a couple buddies come over. We can play some video games together. Just like old times. Split screen. There are a few games that even split screen anymore. They want everyone to be in separate rooms on their own consoles. But yeah, maybe Friday have some buddies come over, and Saturday, I ain't doing shit. I told my girlfriend, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lay in my underwear, fan directly on my nutsack, and video game controller in my hand. Pure relaxation for the whole weekend. That's what I want for my birthday. And you know, when I was a kid, I loved my birthday. I would hear adults say, like it would be my grandma's birthday, and I'd be like, happy birthday, Grandma, it's your birthday. And she'd be like, oh, don't remind me. I hate my birthday. I never understood it. As a kid, hearing I hate my birthday, you're like, what are you, cuckoo? What are you, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? What do you mean? My birthday's the best day of my life. But the older I get, damn. Every birthday is just a reminder of like, damn. I'm turning 24 on Friday, dude. And I ain't done shit with my life. I ain't done shit. I just work and pay my taxes and be a good boy. I'm just another cog in the fucking machine, dude. God, what's that thing I always see? Oh, Beethoven by 21 wrote this. Fuck, dude, I haven't done anything. Turning 24. Shit, man. So I totally get it now. I don't like my birthday either. I don't want to be celebrated. I don't want a cake. I told my girlfriend for my birthday weekend, I'm doing absolutely nothing, and I'm porking out. I'm being gluttonous as hell. I'm going to buy food and extra food to put in the fridge to eat later. I'm going to stay up late playing Grand Theft Auto. Playing Grand Theft Auto, dude. I love Grand Theft Auto. I just bought the trilogy pack, so I'm probably going to be playing that. And that's another crazy thing I saw. Netflix is doing an exclusive look inside GTA 6, which is really fucking cool. I think they said it's going to be 28 minutes of straight gameplay. It might be 21 minutes, but still, 20 minutes of straight gameplay. That's fucking awesome. Because when I saw the trailer, yeah, it does look cool. It looks hella cool. And people keep comparing how the trailer looks to how the GTA 5 game looks. But that's a trailer. I could find trailers for a mobile game that look crazy. Like, I've seen ads for mobile games, and I'm like, that is very good graphics. That game looks awesome. And then I go download it to play it, and it's like a fucking platformer 2D piece of shit 8-bit game. I do not trust ads for games. Even that one game that all those YouTubers were sponsored by, Raid Shadow Legends, the ads would look like 2 ninjas brawling it out, and it would look like Mortal Kombat. And then you play the game, and it's just like a card game on your phone pretty much. Oh, spawn in this guy. Spawn in that guy. So I've never trusted ads, but 20 minutes of straight gameplay. I am so pumped, dude. And a lot of people are, oh, I've been waiting for this game for 12 years or whatever. I honestly haven't. When the game came out in 2013, I was not allowed to play it. I was 11 years old, and my dad had this weird thing where, like, I'd watch him play Call of Duty, and I'd watch him play Grand Theft Auto and all these games, but then I wasn't allowed to play them. So I had to sneak over to my buddy's house, and I would love it. I'd play story mode. I'd put in a bunch of cheats. I had cheats memorized, and I'd go over to his house, and I'd just play it. But it hasn't been a staple of my life. I've only had my GTA account right now. I've only had for about 6 years. Yeah, I think during the pandemic, or right before the pandemic, I made it. So probably 7 years now. Which is still a long time, but there's a lot of game to play, so I haven't gotten bored. People that have been waiting 12 years, that's crazy. Crazy long time, but we're getting a 20-minute inside look. Less than 100 days till GTA 6. I am so pumped. I told everyone I know. I told the people I work landscaping for. I told my girlfriend. I told my family. Do not be texting me for at least 2 weeks after GTA comes out. I'm working my 8 hours a day, clocking out, going home and playing GTA 6. Oh, it's going to be November, too. It's going to be chilly. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited for a game since Elden Ring. And I am pumped. And yeah, hopefully that inside look is good. I have my hopes up. I'm really hoping it's not... I really have my hopes up. I'm really excited for this game, but a part of me feels like there will never be another GTA 5. Like, will it really be better than GTA 5? Do you know how many memories I have on GTA 5, man? So I don't know. I got my hopes up, but there is a part of me that's like, nothing can ever beat that, so what's even the point of being excited? But we'll see. We'll see. I think it's August 28th. Inside look exclusive Netflix. Let's go. So yeah, GTA 6 inside look from Netflix. That'll be cool. I'm stoked for GTA 6. Everyone in the world is fucking stoked for GTA 6. But you know what people aren't stoked about? Something that really confused me. Ooh, was that a transition? Yeah, smooth transition. I watched an episode of Kill Tony recently because Adam Ray was on, and I really like Adam Ray. He's one of my favorite comedians. So I was like, oh, I'm going to watch this Kill Tony. And I've been seeing RedBan post stuff for a while that's really weird. Like, I follow RedBan on Instagram, and he'll post, like, the most random AI videos with AI songs, and the description will always be like, Catbread 7 out now. I always thought it was like a joke or something, but I was watching a Kill Tony, and there was an ad at the end for Catbread 7, RedBan's AI music. Bro, what is going on in Austin, Texas? What is in the water over there? Making AI music, and the videos are like these weird anime girls. Oh my gosh. I knew RedBan was a creep, but I didn't know he was a gooner, man. Someone check his hard drive. It's like these weird-looking anime girls sticking their tongues out and wearing revealing clothing to the worst AI music you've ever heard. The worst. It's straight slop. And yeah, it just very much confuses me because me personally, I feel cringe releasing this podcast sometimes because it doesn't feel 100% professional. That's why a lot of people don't create stuff, is because they want it to be perfect, but it can't. You have to make it perfect over time. Practice makes perfect, you know what I mean? So I'm so surprised that, like, Kill Tony is so professional, and RedBan is a professional. He produced, like, a lot of podcasts, like Joe Rogan Experience, Your Mom's House, Kill Tony. How is he putting out this AI slop and, like, promoting it proudly? That's crazy. Like, yeah, sure, do whatever you want and chase your dreams and don't let me shoot you down, but is AI slop music really your dreams? That's crazy. And RedBan posted this thing where it was him singing the lyrics instead of an AI. And the caption said, "Is this what you want instead? My shitty voice singing the words?" No, RedBan, we don't need those songs. Hold on. Kill Tony has a band. The best band the best damn band in the land, right? The Kill Tony band, the best damn band in the land. Why aren't you using them? Why AI? One of his posts also, you could see on his computer that it said it was 4:30 in the morning. I know damn well you're not editing AI music videos till 4:30 in the morning. You were straight gooning till 3:30 and then spent an hour making an AI music video. Oh, that's hilarious. And I don't mean to hate, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but at the same time, I guess I am being disrespectful because, like, it's shit, bro. I'm not going to play any of it or anything like that because I don't want to get striked by Sir RedBan. But man, this AI music is horrible. AI music is so bad. And how has it taken this long to where I'm hearing rumors that there's going to be laws put in place where Spotify has to tell you when a band is AI? How is that just becoming a thing? That should have been a thing for at least 2 years at this point. Once AI music started getting on Spotify, that should have been a thing right off the bat. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. I love music, and seeing shit like Catbread 7 breaks my heart, bro. A rich man, a very well-set person who has access to musicians. And his whole point is like, well, the lyrics aren't AI. I write the lyrics, and then, AI just sings it and makes the music. Why can't you write lyrics and then hire the band that works with you? Like, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, chase your dreams, do what you want, but at the same time, no. No AI slop, bro. That's not acceptable. That's not you making anything. That's garbage. Fucking promote AI slop to me at the end of a stand-up comedy show. Like, that's it, dude. It's so awful. I have seen a few other AI bands where it's like AI Led Zeppelin. My grandpa fell for one. He sent me a band and he was like, this band rocks, dude. It's an all-female rock band. They sound like Skillet. They rock. Then he texted me 30 minutes later and he was like, it's AI. Don't listen to it. Damn. Sorry, Gramps. Fell for the AI again. And I guess I would understand some teenager in his room who's like, I've always wanted to be a musician. I would understand that. Me personally, I was in a band for a long time, and then it fell apart. My bandmate moved. I ain't got no one to jam with. Like, if I had AI back then, maybe I would have put in, like, make a Slipknot type beat with this over it, or maybe I would have. So I totally understand from a kid in his room just being like, I like music, I want to make music. Yeah, use your AI tools, buddy. But for Mr. RedBan, Sir RedBan, on the guy who produces the #1 most popular live podcast, can't pay a musician. Like, I don't know, that's just stupid. I don't mean it disrespectfully, but at the same time, I mean it disrespectfully. You know what I mean? I don't know. Shit irks me. If I had as much money as Sir RedBan, I would just be paying for recording studios. What else do you have to do? If you're making money like that, learn a fucking instrument. Like, seriously. AI slop and promote it at the end of one of the biggest shows right now. Like, that's so unprofessional and so crazy. You have unlimited time. Stop gooning and learn an instrument. Yeah, your voice doesn't sound good now. You could go to vocal training and learn how to sing. You have unlimited resources. Don't give me that bullshit, okay? Go pick up a fucking instrument, learn how to play something, hire the people that are in the band that work with you. Give work to people. So stupid, man. But that is all I have to say about that. I think it's stupid. I really do like Kill Tony. It's a good show. I don't watch it that often, but it's a good show. It's funny. It's giving me a lot of laughs. Don't be promoting AI slop at the end of it, please. That is straight goy slop, and we will not have that behavior around here at all. Let me think. What else is there? I have been seeing a lot of fight videos recently, and some of them get way out of control, way super fast. I feel like the internet's changed people so much, which isn't like a shocking statement. But I don't know. When I was a kid, there was this thing called BumFights, which I wasn't able to find any on YouTube. It might have gotten banned. But this guy would pay homeless people to fight, and it was called BumFights, and it was awesome. He'd like give them both $20 and tell them to fight, and they would fight, and it'd be cool. But people were making money. Homeless people were making a couple bucks, Now it's just like, I sometimes I'm scrolling and I see school fights. And it's like the most horrendous shit I've ever seen. Like people stomping on people. Like, holy shit. The internet has really fucked up people's heads, man. It's crazy. I don't know what's been up with my Instagram feed lately. I had it curated so that way I only saw bands and memes. But now it's back to fights and car crashes, and I don't want that. It messes with my head, man. I don't like seeing violence like that. Or at least real-life violence. I don't like that. I'll play GTA and kill hookers all day. But as soon as I see a real fight and I see someone's head hit pavement, oh, fuck that. That's awful. When I was younger and Instagram first came out, that was pretty much all that was on Instagram. Gore videos, people getting hurt. I've tried so hard to avoid them, but they're coming back. I don't know why. They're making a resurgence. I'm over it. I don't know how many teenagers I could watch knock each other out senselessly. There are going to be no brain cells left in this next generation with how much they fight. It's crazy. Fight about bullshit, too. The only fight videos I like to see are justified fight videos. I think those are fun. Like, a guy will be, like, talking shit to another guy. Or, like, oh, there's this one video I just saw where a group of guys walk into a gas station. And this guy's standing there with his girl. And one of the guys touches girl as he walks by. So, of course, he's like, what the fuck, you touched my girlfriend? And he beats the brakes off him. Yeah, I love that shit. People should be put in their place. Yeah. That's another thing wrong with society. Everyone's heads in their fucking phones. The internet's fucking up people's minds. And people think they can act however they want. Mike Tyson, I think he said, using the internet made y'all way too comfortable talking shit and not getting punched in the face for it. Pretty sure that was Mike Tyson, man. Smart man. Very true. So some of them are nice to see, but I think overall I'm tired of it. If you guys like fight, holy shit, I can't talk. If you guys like fight videos, leave a comment and tell me why. Or if you like car crash videos, definitely leave a comment and tell me why, because I think you're a psychopath. Why would you like watching cars crash and burn and people get hurt? You're a psychopath. Leave a comment and defend yourself. Why do you like seeing people get hurt? I understand watching fall compilations or something where people aren't really getting hurt. But man, I see videos of sideshows and people getting hit by cars and cars crashed into each other and all the comments are crying laughing emojis. It must be bot comments. Or is this really like the world we live in? We're all just laughing at people barely escape death. That's so wild. Bring back bum fights, man. Bring back bum fights. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for this week's episode. I haven't been making many shorts, and I haven't been making many clips. It's been a long summer. Kind of been going through it. My birthday's coming up. I've got a lot on my mind, man. Kind of been going through it. But even though there's a delay on clips and shorts and all that short-form content, that don't even matter because I'm still posting a full-length podcast every week. And if you're not listening to the end, you're a doofus and you need short-form content because you're dumb. I'm just kidding. You're not dumb. But that's going to wrap it up for ChurchMunky. This week's album of the week is Bea Fleck and the Fleck Tones. It's their self-titled album. The band is called that, and then the album is also called Bea Fleck and the Fleck Tones. They're an instrumental band. Oh, the bassist's name is escaping me right now, but he's one of my favorites. He slaps the bass like crazy. I love instrumental bands that can tell a story without saying any words. It's my favorite thing ever. And I was listening, I forgot what song I was listening on this album today at work. Cosmo something or another. And it's the shit. Bea Fleck and the Fleck Tones. Go listen to that, because if you listen to any other podcast, you're pretty much cheating on me. So no more podcast. Bea Fleck and the Fleck Tones. Thanks for listening. Hasta luego. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Church Monkey. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. If you want any exclusive content or our social medias, all that will be at churchmonkey.com. Thanks for listening.